welcome to News Breakfast this Wednesday morning. Lovely to have your company. I'm Beverly O'Connor.
And I'm Paul Kennedy. We're glad you could join us. The top story this morning, remembering the victims of the Paris terror attacks. State funeral ceremonies are held in Paris and Israel.
Chilling new images of the Charlie Hebdo attackers after they killed 12 people.
An Egyptian court overturns the last remaining conviction against former President Hosni Mubarak, paving the way for his release.
Leading sport, Australia's Asian Cup campaign clicks into cruise control. A commanding 4-0 victory over Oman qualifies the Socceroos for the quarterfinals.
He arcs it in. There's the fourth goal. Tommy Uric. Easy as you like.
And a night of heavy rain. Hobart wakes to 70 millimetres as motorists are warned to drive carefully along the east coast and in the southeast.
State funeral services have been held for 7 of the people who died during the terrorist attacks in France last week. In Paris, 3 police officers have been posthumously awarded the Legion of Honour in a moving ceremony led by the French president. And in Jerusalem, the Israeli Prime Minister has paid tribute to the 4 Jewish hostages killed in the supermarket attack.
The first funerals coincide with the release of new images showing the gunmen leaving the offices of Charlie Hebdo after killing 12 people. In defiance of the attack, the magazine has printed a new edition depicting the Prophet Muhammad holding a sign that has become a new symbol of free speech. Je suis Charlie.
And the Socceroos secured a spot in the Asian Cup quarterfinals after a 4-0 win against Oman. Australia scored 3 goals in the first half before Tommy Uric added a 4th after the break. The Socceroos play South Korea in the final group match on Saturday.
New South Wales Police say they've seized drugs worth more than $20 million following a raid in Sydney's southwest. More than 50 kilograms of drugs, including heroin and amphetamines, were discovered in a trailer at a property in Edensaw Park last week. Drug-making equipment and automatic firearms, including an Uzi machine gun, were also confiscated. A 27-year-old man will appear in court later today.
Former Egyptian President Hosni Mubarak is to face a retrial on corruption charges after an appeals court overturned his conviction. The case was the only one still keeping him behind bars. He has already been cleared of the killings of protesters during the uprising that toppled him in 2011. The ruling paves the way for the imminent release of the 86-year-old.
Indonesian investigators say it could take up to 2 weeks to analyse the data from the 2 AirAsia flight recorders. Both black boxes have now been recovered from the wreckage of the plane, which went down over the Java Sea more than 2 weeks ago. 162 people died in the tragedy and 48 bodies have so far been recovered.
A quick look at finance, and the Dow and Nasdaq are trading slightly higher. London's FTSE is up by more than 0.5%. The Australian dollar is buying 82 US cents. Tapper's crude is trading at $45 a barrel. Gold is $1,233 US an ounce.
Let's get a look at the weather now. It's a good morning to Vanessa.
Good morning and thank you, Paul. It's been quite a showery couple of a night, especially over some areas around the nation. Here in Brisbane, a shower or 2 today, 31 degrees, and a morning shower in Sydney. Canberra picked up 16 millimetres of rain. There is a chance of a further shower, 24. And in Melbourne, 14 millimetres. It is humid this morning, 22 degrees. Hobart has been hit with a massive amount of rain and it is still falling, 70 millimetres, a top of 20. Here in Adelaide, a cloudy day, a shower or 2, 23, and still sunny in Perth, 32. Darwin, showers, possible storm, 31 degrees.